Princess Catherine of Wales has once again captivated the nation with her elegance and grace, wearing more than £1.4 million worth of jewelry in her latest controversial portrait, set to feature on Tatler magazine July 2024 cover. This controversial painting, crafted by British Zambian artist Hannah Uzor, draws the inspiration from Catherine's heartfelt cancer diagnosis video message to the nation. The portrait captures Catherine at the first state banquet of King Charles's reign in November 2022, held in honor of South African President Cyril Ramaphosa. In the image, the princess stands composed and regal, adorned in a caped white Jenny Packham floor-length evening dress, which boasts sparkling detail on the shoulders. This news follows reports indicating that Catherine has become the nation's most favored member of the royal family between February and April of this year, according to a British YouGov poll. In February, before her diagnosis was known publicly, Prince William held a strong 77% rating as Britain's most liked royal, with Catherine closely following at 74%. However, following her cancer announcement in early April, her popularity surged to 76%, surpassing William, whose rating slid to 73%. This rise in popularity underscores the immense support and love Catherine has received from the public, demonstrating the nation's solidarity with her during her cancer battle. This public support has been a significant source of strength for Catherine. As Catherine navigates this challenging period, her grace, resilience, and the outpouring of love and public support highlight her role as a beloved figure in the royal family, inspiring many with her strength and dedication. At the actual state banquet, Catherine wore a dazzling set of jewelry, including her signature tiara, the Lover's Knot. This tiara, featuring diamonds and pearls, is worth an estimated £1 million and pays tribute to both Queen Elizabeth and her late mother-in-law, Princess Diana. She also adorned Princess Diana's diamond and South Sea pearl earrings, valued at £65,000, and her iconic 12-carat Ceylon sapphire engagement ring, estimated at £390,000. Although not depicted in the portrait, Catherine also wore the 4-strand pearl bracelet once belonging to the late Queen Elizabeth, valued at £40,000. Diamond expert Maxwell Stone of Stephen Stone commented on the portrait, saying, "Our attention was immediately drawn to the jewels on display, each piece having once adorned the late leading ladies of royalty. Altogether, Catherine is dazzling in over £1.4 million of jewelry in the painted portrait." Despite the admiration for her jewelry, Catherine's latest portrait has received mixed reviews from fans and critics, with some questioning the likeness of the canvas. Some have even gone as far as to label it one of the worst portraits in history. Since the 16th century, estate portraits have been used to shape public perception of royalty, and this latest artwork has certainly sparked a conversation. Recently, the official portrait of King Charles was also unveiled, and it too garnered mixed reviews. One American royal enthusiast known as Matta of Fact on TikTok shared historic paintings of the late Queen Elizabeth II, the then Prince Charles, Prince Philip, and Catherine, discussing what she considered the worst royal portraits throughout history. Hannah Uzor, who painted the controversial image of Catherine for Tatler, depicted the princess at her first state banquet under the new king's reign during the 2022 South Africa state visit. Speaking to the press from her home, Uzor responded to the harsh feedback, admitted she hadn't anticipated the extent of the negative reactions. She commented, "It is a fantastic story, and they, critics, can do what they want." Catherine did not pose for the portrait. Instead, Uzor based her work on her 189,000 images of Catherine she found in an archive. In a revealing interview with Tatler, Uzor discussed how the princess's recent cancer diagnosis video impacted her perspective. She explained, "Without a doubt, all my portraits are made up of layers of a personality, constructed from everything I can find about them." Uzor noted that Catherine's heartfelt public address demonstrated a moment of dealing with something difficult, speaking from the heart, having the courage to tackle it head on. Uzor expressed a deep admiration for the princess, who has temporarily stepped back from the public duties to undergo preventative chemotherapy.